Oh, buckle up because this one is juicy. You know when bad marketing goes wrong. But like, spectacularly wrong? That's exactly what Meghan Markle just served the entire world. And honestly, I don't even know whether to laugh, cry, or send her PR team a fruit basket with a note that says, "Sweetie, blink twice if you need help." Because what Meghan just dropped wasn't a Christmas promo. It was a beautifully wrapped disaster, a festive flop wearing glitter and confusion. Everyone expected her to release something polished, elegant, something that screams holiday magic. Instead, she posted a reel that looks like a last-minute group project from students who forgot the deadline until 2 a.m. And Meghan Markle? Oh, she is clearly in the Christmas mood. She's smiling, she's decorating, she's posing, but the vibe is off, like way off. The whole thing looks like she's acting in a commercial that forgot what it was selling somewhere halfway through. One moment she's touching ornaments, the next she's staring dramatically at a tree like it just whispered her horoscope. She's wearing that shimmering brown outfit. You know the one, the kind of outfit that probably costs more than the entire Christmas tree she's pretending to decorate. And then she gently hangs this single white stocking with the same energy someone uses when they're pretending to enjoy chores they actually hate. You can literally feel the rehearsed movements. Like she practiced this 143 times in front of a mirror and still didn't nail it. And don't even get me started on the caption from the brand, that playful little, "Oh, we see you, not even Thanksgiving yet." Girl, please. If only they actually had this in the bag. Because nothing, and I mean nothing, about this reel shows she's got anything under control. Whoever approved this clip, they either need a vacation immediately or they're already on one and forgot to come back. The tone is off, the concept is lost, the marketing is crying for help. You can practically imagine real marketers watching this with their hands on their heads whispering, why would you post this? Who thought this angle made sense? Why does it look like a school assignment?" And the biggest issue? Meghan is still marketing Meghan. Everything she releases, every product, every promo, ends up orbiting around her. It's like she's the sun and the brand is some sad little planet desperately trying not to crash instead of a holiday campaign. This feels like a personal promo wrapped in tinsel. Even her fans are confused, critics are feasting, and the general audience, they're staring at their screens like, is this a parody? Did we miss the joke? And the part that stings the most? Meghan once said her brand, as ever, would focus on purpose, warmth, home, quality. All those soft-spoken, investor-friendly words. But this reel, it delivered none of that. No purpose, no warmth, no message, no charm, not even a clear product pitch. Was she selling stockings, candles, clothes, vibes, happiness, attention? Nobody knows. The reel never tells you. It's just Meghan smiling, posing, adjusting ornaments like she's waiting for applause that never comes. And the internet noticed fast. People immediately started joking. Some said it looked like an audition tape for a holiday commercial with absolutely no lines. Others said it felt like a blooper reel that accidentally got posted. Someone even joked it looked like something a middle school media club could have made stronger. You can just hear Kevin Hart's voice. Meghan out here decorating that tree like she applying for a job she already owns. Girl, what are you doing? At least tell us what you're selling. But the funniest part? Meghan genuinely expected applause. She always does. Every time she posts anything, there's this silent belief that the world will gasp and faint and whisper, "Yes, queen!" Except this time, the world blinked. Even her supporters went quiet. And when her supporters fall silent, oh honey, you know something went terribly wrong. And let's talk about timing. Posting Christmas content in November is fine. People love it. Holiday marketing can be adorable, cozy, and exciting. But if you're going to come early, you better deliver something worth the early rollout. Something warm, clever, creative. Something that pulls people. In. Meghan did the exact opposite. She gave us a stiff, awkward reel that feels like the preview of a bigger campaign that never arrives. It's like handing someone the cover of a book but forgetting to include the pages, and this isn't even a one-off problem. Meghan has been trying to reinvent herself for years. Every brand she touches becomes a stage for the version of herself she wants the world to believe in, but people don't buy it anymore. They see the script, they see the careful staging, the forced smile, the curated moments pretending to be natural. When authenticity dies, the marketing collapses. And that's exactly what happened here. The reel tries to make her look warm and relatable. Instead, it shows someone who cannot stop performing, not even for a simple Christmas moment. Every gesture feels calculated. Every smile feels polished. She somehow made a Christmas tree look stressed. How do you stress out a tree? And the bigger issue? Trust. If people can't tell what a promo is selling, the brand loses credibility. And as ever isn't stable enough to risk credibility. It's still trying to stand on its own, though right now it's wobbling like a toddler in high heels. The brand needs direction, it needs a message, it needs clarity and storytelling. And this reel? It didn't have any of that, not even by accident. And here come the critics, circling like paparazzi around a scandal. They're looking at this and saying, here we go again. Meghan pushes herself front and center. The brand becomes background noise. And the audience walks away asking, what was the point? If this was supposed to kick off the holiday campaign, the campaign is already limping and it'll take a miracle to fix the first impression. But here's the thing, Meghan rarely admits when something flops. She'll push through, post another polished clip, pretend nothing happened. But this reel, it was a warning sign, a loud, sparkly, red flag-shaped warning sign. Her team needs someone who understands real marketing, not someone who thinks posting Meghan smiling is enough to sell a holiday collection. And just when you think the story ends, nope, because the holiday collection itself, whew! The backlash is louder than the promotion. The critics are calling the products overpriced, experts are questioning originality. Shoppers are literally shaking their heads saying, "We are not all royal." The whole rollout is starting to look like another chapter of Meghan tries to sell something in a world she doesn't live in anymore. People expected something fresh, a brand with her name should feel unique. But this holiday collection, it looks like items you could pull from any random online shop, except with better prices and fewer inspirational speeches attached. The items aren't scandalous. They're not ugly. They're just basic. Too basic to justify luxury pricing. Experts say the designs lack originality. Predictable colors, common textures, nothing bold enough to make you stop scrolling. And in today's world, if a product doesn't stand out, the only thing left to sell is the name, which is exactly the problem. People are done with celebrity brands pretending to be groundbreaking while offering items no different from cheap alternatives. Consumers are smarter. They compare, they research, they refuse to be fooled by pretty photos and famous faces. And the pricing? Oh my God. This is where the real disaster hits. Meghan wants to sell warmth, comfort, homey holiday vibes, but at prices that feel like they were designed during a delusion. People are struggling with groceries, fuel, school fees. Nobody is rushing to spend half a paycheck on a stocking that looks regular but costs like it was dipped in liquid gold. One shopper said it perfectly. "We are not all royal." And that line? That one stung because it's true. Meghan wants her brand to feel accessible and elite at the same time. But girl, you cannot be both. You either commit to luxury and own it, or you create something easier for normal families. As ever is stuck awkwardly in the middle, and that confusion is destroying its credibility. Style experts are also dragging the originality. They say the items look like copy-paste versions of products already on the market. Once you take away the Meghan factor, the items look like something you could buy anywhere for a fraction of the price. And the funniest part, Meghan keeps insisting her brand celebrates family, home, authenticity. But when people see the price tag, they're like, which family? Which home? Which planet? Most families are thinking about bills, rent, groceries, not luxury stockings with fancy lighting and a royal adjacent price tag. Marketing specialists are analyzing the rollout and phew, the reviews are harsh. They're saying the promo video focused too much on Meghan herself, not the actual products. Again, she marketed Meghan, not the collection, and shoppers noticed instantly. Why is it so expensive? What makes this different? What's the point? And the designs? People are calling them boring, like brutally boring. Retail experts say a successful lifestyle brand needs to read the room, understand what the world is going through. Right now, people want cozy, affordable gifts, not luxury-priced items with generic design. If Meghan wanted to win hearts, she should have dropped something warm, cute, affordable. Something that said, "I understand real people." Instead, she dropped a bundle that feels disconnected from reality. The timing? Also rough. November launches should be strong. People are shopping, people want inspiration. Competing brands are out here delivering gorgeous collections at better prices. As ever is not ready to compete with bland designs and premium tags. And now the big question, what will Meghan do next? Ignoring criticism would be a massive mistake. People are speaking loudly. And this isn't hate. These are valid consumer concerns. If she wants her brand to survive, she needs a real shift, not a speech, not a glossy photo shoot, a shift in authenticity, pricing, product direction. Because right now, the audience is walking away, choosing other brands. And yes, one more thing hurting her brand is the reminder that Meghan and Harry live a very different lifestyle. They talk about struggle, but they don't live it. They talk about connection, but they forget the everyday grind people actually face. This holiday collection could have been a moment of connection, a chance to rebuild trust. Instead, it became another reminder that celebrity branding often collapses when it loses touch with reality. Meghan has the passion, the influence, the platform, but none of that matters if the product doesn't match the world her customers actually live in. People want creativity, they want fairness, they want products worth their money, they want honesty. Not everything needs to be luxury. Not everyone lives like a royal. And right now, shoppers are reminding her loud and clear, we are not all royal, and we will not pay royal prices for ordinary things. And honestly, that's the part Meghan still hasn't fully understood. People aren't rejecting her because they hate success or don't like her glow up. No, people are tired of brands pretending to be relatable while living in a reality the public can't even imagine. When Meghan releases a $90 stocking or a $130 candle, the average shopper isn't thinking, wow, luxury. They're thinking, ma'am, we're out here comparing grocery prices and stretching paychecks. It's the disconnect. The gap between what she thinks her audience wants and what her audience actually wants. And this holiday rollout exposed that gap louder than ever. Instead of releasing something simple, comforting, and genuinely festive, she delivered a glossy promo starring herself, again, and products that feel like they were designed for a lifestyle only a fraction of the world lives, and the internet doesn't hold back. They're posting side-by-side comparisons, cheaper dupes, memes about her pricing, jokes about her luxury minimalism, and even commentary from experts calling the entire launch tone deaf. That's the problem with modern branding. Once the audience feels ignored, the brand collapses fast. And right now, unless Meghan pivots quickly, this Christmas crash might echo into her next launches too.